like you, wobbling around in your high heel shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know a bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was a bop, and the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then until I touch my toes. I don't wanna roll the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I float. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. Bitch on the after, you been the before. I've been the stallion, you been the seahorse. Don't need a report, don't need a press run. All of my bad pics been all my best ones. I wear the hat and I wear the pants. I am advanced, so I get advanced. And I do my dance and cancel the plans. Said boo, don't be mad cause you had a chance. Yeah, said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright as I put a 10 on it. Said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright as I put a 10 on it. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass.
99.3 got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 99.3 got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 一歩通行 I came. ここまで来たぜ I am better than I was 大変 21 savage 世界はアーケード I play このゲーム大抵マンネリ Goddamn 上しか見てない Amen Amen よりも B man 言葉のリレー Replay ないこのライフいいねステージの右側いいね Bitch please 触らないでこれは俺の人生 Free day 聞いてみて Feel it スラックみたいに Weekend 正解などないと思ったらいいぜ93から Bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Hey 量産する音楽ライブ俺はまるでアンディ・ウォーホルフィクショナルなやつばかり何が欲しいアンディ・ウォーホルポピ様に旅の始まり間に合わないくらいのなりくらりワンウェイ止まれないぜ Yeah, hey
立ち止まり込むのカメ捨ててカメハエでハネ隠し隠し
さらけ出してズンズンズンズンズンズンズンズズズズンRun やばいベースライン赤いヤマハライ左手残すタイヤマーク殴り書きのポエム過去の俺を超える左手は添えるてかさお前さ何がしたいの口ばっかでダサいお口に着をないんだろ覚悟足りないのにそう話すことがクソ99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Baby on my side, on my side, on my side Run
a bullseye. We don't miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Too much I want, so I'm never laid back. Whole team with me, you can never break that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat. We don't follow, yeah, we innovate. Been about a coach and not an accolade. Everybody always got something to say, but meanwhile, can't if their own body weight. Yeah, we roll with the punches, yeah. Then we roll to the lunches, yeah. Roll out, now we run this, damn. Yeah, this is really something. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. 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 Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is in red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How have you grown? Who you wanna become? Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here, move ahead. One to the right now, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again. Regenerate, get what's mine. Yeah, come to collect. I am me, and I'm that to the end. We got the juice, you can never bootleg. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Oh, shawty, it's your birthday. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Twice, it's a bullseye. Once, twice, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Yeah, my people don't miss, that's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
Too hot, fly stain on my block. Rolling that green, don't stop. When you're rolling in green, they flop. Look at my ride, too clean. Interior crispy cream. Roll around with the team. Better get with the regime. I don't do no pretending. Take you to new dimensions. Shawty all in my mentions. Shawty won't give me inches. With a bossy baby, I'll get you frosty, baby. Don't care what it costs me, baby. I'm feeling flossy lately. I got the rock. I got the sauce, I got that drip. Can't f with no op. Drinking my cup, pour some rock. Stay getting lit, yeah, till I drop. 4 a.m. and I can't feel my face, yeah. Pour me up some more, I'll bubble, yeah. Nothing new to me, so if you trust me, I can make you love me. Baby, do you love me? You love me. You with me, know you on the right track. Drop a couple bands and get it right back. I'm just dripping black diamonds and Louis. Eating it like ooey. I'm so bad and bougie, it's a movie, yeah. Count my wins so I don't take a loss. Baby, can you handle me like Kyrie with the cross? I don't like no boy and you know I cut you off. Katie with the block, too shady with the ops.
Invited.
I got the rock, I got the sauce, I got that drip. Can't f with no op. Drinking my cup, pour some rock. Stay getting lit, yeah, till I drop. Oh na na na, 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 oh na na na.
Y'all sit back and watch me speak. About to take over your screen. Talking bulls in 93. Talking mom, I'm on TV. Y'all know all I do is me. All I do is me. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and all I know, my money green. About to snap and make a scene. My cup off and make us free. My cup off and make them scream. Go pop off for TMZ. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Money long, nothing on credit. I got style, don't catch no feelings. All this bread ain't got no lettuce. I got style, don't catch no feelings. Watch me. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. Look. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. Look. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Watch me. Sit back. Sit back. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday afternoon, and you know what time it is here at Legends. It's time for LRS Valorant. It's your boy Gurv joining you once again, and couldn't be doing it without my boy over here right beside me, Sashman. How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great tonight, man. I'm super hyped to see what our competitors have in store for us today. Because yesterday's last Valorant best of 3 that I streamed was phenomenal to watch, and I know how skilled these guys are. So I'm ready.
Yeah, and we got a couple teams coming in here. Well, one of them that is new to us here at Legends is going to be AO Gaming, or specifically, if we want to get in to the actual full name here, All Out Gaming, joining us for the first time at Legends here in LRS Valorant. So They did unfortunately take a 2-0 loss against the Brim Jobs last week, so they're looking definitely to tie. I know, great name by the way.
Oh,
They are
jeez.
looking to tie things up this week, get that 1-1 record, but they have a very, very scary foe to go up against because it's none other than the defending champs from this previous summer split. Washed is going to be on stream once again, so you're going to see a few of those returning faces. Blair, Fearless, Darrow, Zerminius, Chester High coming in. I think we do have High in for Darrow today, but it's looking like a fun one regardless. And I know on these Sundays for these LRS Valorants, it's just big games all the time. So we're just going through the map bans and picks right now, and we're gonna get those up for you right now. We do have Split and Haven that's been banned away right now. And for map one, we do actually have the information for that,
It's gonna
which
be
is
fine.
going to be on Bind with All Out on the defending side to start things off. So thoughts about that first map that we get to see Bind,
Uh,
Sashman?
I love Bind. It's a great starter. It's a great map, especially because since it's been around the longest. Everybody knows it well enough, and so you'll get to see which team really shines out here, or just how evenly matched these teams really are. Yeah. I do know if I'm recalling correctly, it is a defender-sided map, so that'll be the key side to watch to see how teams perform. It does look like they want to decide servers real quick 'cause they seem a little finicky, but
Yeah. Just gonna test out some servers, make sure we're on the most fair one. That was actually something last week that I had the old rulings for, is that the default was Illinois. This split, we are going with what is the most fair. So if we find a one that is the most fair, we will play with that. And obviously, we got to include if there's drops and all that. We'll definitely keep an eye out for that. But it's looking like Texas is most fair, and it looks like Wash is okay with that as well too. So we do have the map selection today, so we'll just run you through those right before we hop on to our first agent select. Like I said, Split is going to be bound out by All Out. Haven was banned by Washed. For map number 1, we do have Bind being selected by Washed with All Out on the defending side. For map 2, AO has selected Ascent with Watch selecting defending side. And if we do get to see a game 3, it's going to be a chaotic one because we're going to Icebox with AO selecting defense. But AO definitely got a big hill to climb over if we are going to get to that game 3 today. So let's see if they can do it. Let's see what our defending champs have to bring to us here, as I know they're all excited to get playing some Valorant. So we're just going to get the ready checks going, and we're going to start this one up for you, ladies and gentlemen. By the time I'm saying this now, or you actually might see it 3 minutes before I'm actually saying this, I am going to also have the predictions up on the board as well too. So make sure to vote for which team you think is going to win this first map of the day, and I'm just going to put it in brackets too, so you guys know we're going to Bind. But yes, let us know,
already.
Washed or AO. We got the ready checks ready to go. I got the predictions up on the board too, and we can start this one up. Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. On to Bind for game number 1. And I'm curious to see what kind of agents are going to be coming out here in this first game, Sashman, because we got a lot of fun stuff. A
Yeah.
lot of fun stuff, especially with these Wash players. We know a few of their agents, and they're really good at them too. But we'll get to see, especially the fact that last week we didn't. No, we did see at least one Yoru coming out. I
Yes.
think once we got one. We got one last week,
Ooh.
but looking like All Out Irish might have something in store for us too.
Yours excited. You don't see him a lot at under plat tiers, and above plat tiers kind of love him. He's very strong, but he takes a lot of know-how. But okay, of course we're gonna get a Reyna. Reynas are typical. I'm surprised they're not pulling out like a Cypher or Killjoy for one of the sites. Just because having a Sentinel like that is always strong.
See double sky pick, maybe no.
Ooh, double Asher
We,
versus Asher is something we don't really get to see.
Something I'm not too surprised about. Chester on the Sova once again. He's been just absolutely on point all the time. We've seen them with those recon bolts and those shock darts. But again, fearless with the jet.
Select
We
your
know he's an
agent.
extremely proficient duelist. When those knives come out, you better watch out because he's gonna be flinging them all around. But we do have All the agents locked in for all out gaming here. See the Astra, the Sage, the Sky, as well as that Sova coming in with that Reyna as well. So double Reynas, double Sovas, double Astras with a few variations between these two teams. But Stashman, it's time. Hopefully, we see some big action today. I'm looking for some good back and forth Valorant. Last week, oh my God, last week was crazy. 13-11, 13-11. Then for game 3, we
Yeah.
got taken to an overtime.
Last week was crazy
Oh.
with how close it was. That was absolutely insane.
Always a fun time here for LRS Valorant, but you're gonna get to see the pistol round first, which is generally it depends on which team you would say is coming onto this map first, but I would be expecting maybe a little bit of aggressiveness coming out from Wash here, but again, this is the first time these two teams are going to be meeting against each other, so I wouldn't doubt, taking that extra little step of hesitancy just to kind of feel things out, just to kind of see what this other team is feeling on the other side of this map. But yep, defending will be all out first, and then we're going to have these members of Wash on the attacking side. So let's see what these guys got to offer. Timers tick down. We're into this one. Round 1 starting of this best of 3 series today. You see a lot of utility being used already. The Frenzy coming out, and Buka as High is already going to be able to take out Frosty. Rose is taking a bit of spray from the back there, but luckily is a Sage able to self-heal, which is nice. But you got more members from Wash dropping out of Hookah and all over this B site right now. We already see the shot guards coming over the wall here from the side of All Out, but can they hold on? Look at All Out go! The crosshair placement, he's able to find a couple. Diego helping out with that one. Sending out the bird. Will it be enough? Whites, it's 2v2. Irish gets caught out, stepping into that doorway, and it's going to just be Diego left with 22 health. Blair shooting right beside him, but it's Fearless who catches him with the ghost. It's going to be Wash taking the first round of this map.
That was very, very quick. Like, I don't know, they just kind of executed really quick. It felt like they were just kind of get the round over with, there wasn't really much tactic they were employing to get anywhere. It's more like, let's just get into a shootout, and Sue comes out top, and just go on for there. Teams at this rank really like to go for, get to the round 3, so that they all get their full kits and can actually start fighting.
Concealment.
I mean, that was a good effort, definitely by Irish too, coming out of that hallway, but unfortunately, just getting caught out. So we'll see. This is a little bit more of a save round for All Out. We do see the Sheriff picked out for Irish, but the full Spectre buy for the side of Wash is definitely going to be putting them into strong places. Rose just gets sprayed through the wall. Fearless making a great prediction with those crosshair placements and just leans into it. Just lovely stuff, but Strudel comes around the corner. He gets punished for that. He trade back onto him as you're going to see Irish peeking around the corner here, getting real aggressive on this B site. See All Out are pushing Wash on back, but with the Sheriff, it's not going to be able to hold up against that Spectre. And Wash are going to find another All Out with Diego, the last surviving member, once again down to 10 health, picked off by Zerminius. And Wash are going to go up 2-0.
Coming back.
Yeah, it's hard to win that second round if you lose the first one. Any pistol round, if you lose that, you're gonna kind of lose the next round, just because you don't have the funds to keep up with any sort of buy, half or full. Unless you guys get lucky, or just manage to outplay the enemy team very, very well. But the damage output is just too significant from non-pistols, basically.
Exactly. But we do see this round. Wash mostly sticking with those Spectres, minus the 2 people who died there, but full buys coming in for All Out, so they're going to be looking much stronger as Diego and Irish both going to find one off the bat. Dominius does manage to take out Diego, but it is Washed at a numbers disadvantage right now. All Out definitely got the one up on them at this point. Let's see if they can find some more. Blair's going to be peeking around in mid, but he gets Strudel, who actually finds a 2K there, picks up the double. And now, this time, the only silver remaining is going to be Chester. Let's see if he's going to get spotted out here by the Sky. The dog is out. But they're taking their time. Around the corner, Chester's waiting with a headshot on the Strudel. Can at least get one trade off, but they're still going to be hunting him down, I think, because they got this A site locked down. They still have the spike, so I don't know if he does decide to sneak on over to that B site. It would be pretty risky, but never say never in this game. You never know what's going to happen, as Chester is making his way over and across to Hookah. He's going to send out the recon bolt there, but
30 seconds
I
left.
believe they have a little bit more insight as to where Chester is. The Astra smokes are coming down. You see at least one member of All Out is rotating around. The plant is coming out. They'll at least know. Frosty trying to spray through. Not going to be able to find Chester, but he's got the rest of his teammates coming with them. All Out looking to close this one out. Chester spotted out. He's peeking his shoulder there, and Frosty's going to be able to catch him. They pick up around, and it'll be the first one for All Out. So onto the board they go, making it 2-1. Still for Wash, but a little bit more of an even game now, Sash.
Oh yeah. Like I said, once teams start to get to the real guns, they start to be able to really flex their skills a lot more. It seems like pistols aren't, well, they can be, but rarely are an accurate way of assessing how a game will turn out, you know? No, but it looks like both teams are fully kitted. I think Washed wasn't fully kitted out last round, so this will be interesting to see how this turns out.
Yeah, big buys across the board. You can see that economy, I wouldn't say it's too much of a detriment for either side. You see a couple members with low numbers, just for those who have gotten picked off in those past few rounds, but still big guns for either side here. High is going to get picked out on B long. And Rose throwing some more utility into Hookahs there, but we are going to see the main clump, I don't know, grouping of these Wash players heading through showers, looking for an A plant, but Irish waiting for Fearless. Diego takes out Germanius, and Blair will at least get one trade back, but it's 2v4, and All Out are holding down these points really well these past couple rounds. So let's see if they can continue to do it. But Chester gonna find a big kill. The ultimate hunter is gonna be coming out while Blair goes for the spike plant, and that's actually really well comboed because it essentially forced off All Out there. Didn't allow them to even look for a pick or any sprays onto Blair there. So Spike is gonna be down 3v2 though for All Out. Will they be able to go for this retake? You see Frosty is sitting up in heaven. He's going to be able to find Chester, and coming around the corner, Strudel picks off Blair. This is going to be a tied game now, 2-2, as All Out finding a nice, good defense on this A site.
Very well played by them. None of them got caught out way off site trying to be aggressive. They played for after plant more or less to try to get a couple picks early, but no one really died. Nobody died too early into the round. Very well executed on their front.
And that's what we got to be seeing a lot more, is that, especially in the LRS Valorant, it's a lot more playing as retakes. So I really like that All Out went for that. They let them go for the plant. They didn't over-aggress when the ultimate hunter was coming through. And they just said, okay, well, we know we got the numbers advantage here. Let's just wait it out and take our time moving back in for the retake.
Exactly.
Let's see. Diego is going to be checking out mid, the recon bolt. I don't know if he's going to be able to spot anybody there, but it does seem like a B side. That's Washed are going to be wanting me to go. The Sage Wall up in Hookah is at least going to give All Out a good indication of where these members of Washed are, as they are going for more of a safe round. You see the 5 sheriffs are picked up, so this might be a lost round for Washed. You see a few ults are available on either side, but generally on those save rounds, it is more favored, as you can see with the 1, 2, 3, 4 Phantoms that All Out are currently carrying in a Vandal. Yeah, it's not too bad for them. A lot of damage that Washed are going to have to get through here. So you can see how patient they're being, how much time they're taking here, as Germanius is sitting outside of Garden, still holding onto that spike. So this is actually really interesting. You take a look at the map there, you see all these members of Washed, 4 of them, heading back towards that A side, heading through A short, while you do have
30
Fearless
seconds left.
wrapping around. There is a Reyna, though, waiting outside of showers there that could be potentially dangerous. You do see the teleporter coming on out, but comes the corner. Fearless with the knives out. Ultimate Hunter coming in from Diego. He's going to find some. Irish picks off 2. It was looking like a very sneaky play from Washed, but All Out was ready for it. Jet smokes are up, but Irish sitting long on U-Haul. Picks up 2 more, make it a 4K. My goodness, what a round for All Out.
Once All Out got full guns in their hands, they're starting to show exactly how well they can handle them. Holy smokes! Just establishing dominance by holding down these sites like it's nobody's business.
Some really good defense from All Out here, but that was to be expected on that save round. Which, again, it's not impossible for you to win those saves round, but it is not the most likely, as we would say.
No, definitely not.
Let's see, big bias for both sides this time, and this is going to be important for Wash to win, because you can see that Econ is getting quite a little bit low as they go for full shields and full guns too, so it's going to be a must win if they want to keep that Econ up, because it is a slippery slope once you start going all in for that. And don't find that success. It becomes a lot more difficult to come back into this one. But Rose through the smoke, going to be able to pick off Fearless. Frosty finds another. Blair will get the trade onto Irish. Down to a 4v3. All Out still holding down this B site extremely well. I think Washed really needs to keep an eye on their backline right now, because you got Strudel making those flank plays. The Astra smoke is going to come down. Chester getting a little spray through the wall, but Strudel gets spotted out by the Killjoy turret, and Chester with a beautiful headshot. Zerminius is also going to be able to take out Diego. As now the teleporter getting used, these members of Wash flipping it back on over to the A site. And we do have a numbers advantage this time for Wash, so the Astra wall does come on up. All Out is going to be kind of locked out of this one, so the spike is going to go down. Rose is going to get spotted out by Zerminius, and up in heaven, it's just Frosty remaining. Zerminius, though, has a pretty good guess of where this last remaining Astra is floating around. Let's see if they can find him, but this is going to be scary. Can he do it? I don't know. Frosty, it might be better for Frosty just to go for that save. You could see the Econ's still pretty good. Sitting on a big gun, sitting on those shields. Might be good just to go for a save, but can Frosty make it out of here? That's the real question. Look how sneaky they're being in the back of this, back in spawn. That's right. Don't make a sound. Just slip on out without any members of Wash knowing you're there, and they should be fine here. But means we're back all tied up again. Sashman 3-3 on the board.
Yeah. These players are playing so cautious because at this rank, the tiniest mistakes can allow for the biggest leads to take over, you know? So it's like in racing how the tiniest milliseconds matter, almost. Maybe not quite as precise, but hey, the margins of errors these guys are playing with are minuscule. Especially compared to the players I'm up against in my pub, you know?
Very patient from both sides, and I think that's what ends up getting the payoff for these guys. But Strudel peeking out through showers. It will be High taking him on. Oh no, it was Fearless who got the final shot there. But either way, High is able to get the reheal with that Reyna. And interesting enough, that Spike is still down. No one's currently has that Spike. Let's see what Wash is going to do with that. Couple shots coming out onto that B site through Garden. And you do have a pretty wide spread on Wash right now. They're kind of covering all those bases. You can see a little bit of time still left on that timer, but
Right there.
surprised no one's going for that, or at least holding this way. A little surprising. Maybe there's a reason for that, Sashman, why they're just letting it sit right there in mid, but
Concealment.
I think they're trying to beta rotate out for some reason, but they don't know which site they want to go yet. Okay.
A site it is. A site, we get the answer for us right there. It's gonna be right onto this A site. Fearless tossing the smokes on through, and now we've got the action. We were mostly I was questioning here what was going on, but here we go. Through the showers they come. Diego though gonna be waiting for Fearless, but the firing squad to pay him back. It's going to be all out, though, holding this one down. Diego with the 3K. Diego, can he find another? But Chester's there to pick off Irish and flipping back through the teleporter, heading back to that B site. Chester, last remaining member of Wash here, going to have time for that plant, but you do have 2 members of All Out right behind you. Spike goes down. Can Chester hold? Oh boy, this is going to be tight here. Hear the footsteps coming out. Chester's going to find Frosty. Can he get a second? Can he hold this down for Wash? Put them back in the lead. Diego, though, it's Sova v Sova action, baby. Let's see who's going to be the Alpha Sova coming out on top here. That's Chester. Oh my God, this is look, we can see the player the outlines, but they cannot. So this is quite entertaining seeing them literally doing ring around the rosy here. But this is going to be close. Diego, though, I think he was spotted out. At least he was heard. Spraying through the box. Chester knows exactly where he is. Okay. And that's going to be the round for Washed. Wow.
Well played, Chester. That was really, really smart to use that, the I don't know what it's called, the cabin, the container, I think, to block the vision of Sova, but still be able to shoot through it, you know? Like, oh, well done.
Oh my goodness, this has been a wild ride so far, but you can see it's only one game that separates, one round that separates these 2 teams, so it's pretty tight so far, especially the fact that we're seeing such even rounds back and forth in this first half of the map. So this is really, really interesting to see. I'm curious what's going to happen when we do see the switch, but Irish with the Marshall shot. I heard it from across the map. I saw it above the kill feed. Irish finding a big kill there, so holding down mid really strong. Make sure no one else is coming through here. You hear the shots coming out from Blair and Terminius from Gardens, but Shirtle does have just a bit of an angle coming out of that Astra smoke, trying to go for a pick onto Blair, but Chester is going to find Irish first, closer towards that A site, as Diego is trying to hold it down, trying to get that recon bolt out there, but looks like the rest of these members of Wash are going to be heading towards that B site. At least Chester will be. We do have Strudel getting picked off by Blair. He just peeks out around the corner. And Rose with that classic is definitely going to have a hard time against these big guns that Washed are walking on in with. You hear the teleporter coming through, but Blair, almost gets picked up with the classic on the reload too. Does manage to pick off Rose just in time, but that was a little too close for me. Frosty coming around the corner though. High's waiting right for him, and Wash gonna take that round. Takes it to 5-3.
Well played by oh no, Washed. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Well played by Washed there. This game is going very much back and forth. Went 2, then 3, then 3. Now it's two more for each of the teams. Give us a 6-6 going into the next half. Then it'll go to OT, and then we'll get game 3. I'm guaranteeing it, more or less.
It makes it so hard to predict where things are. I think that was the situation we were in last week. It's like, I don't know where the series is going to go because it's just so damn even.
Yeah.
So yeah, possibly if we keep seeing that that come out, is we're going to see potential overtime here today, potential game 3 here today. Who knows what's coming down the line, but right now we do see the op in the hands of Fearless, and that is definitely an operator of operators. That's let's see what he can do with this, especially on the Jet 2, having those dashes to get away after you commit to the op shot makes it much more useful to keep yourself safe. Let's see though. A couple members of Wash are going to be spot on this B long, but Frosty with a beautiful headshot on the player. Strudel's going to find High. Strudel's also going to find Chester. It's a bit of a bloodbath here. Wash maybe getting a little too aggressive on this one. It's a really great defense from All Out. They're holding down the fort quite well. Let's see though, we do still have an op sitting around on this map, but keep an eye on Rose with the flank right now. Gonna have to keep their eyes out for that one, as I don't believe that Wash are gonna know
30 seconds left.
Sage is sneaking up on them right now. This is, oh boy, but Fearless with the op shot takes out Irish. That's gonna be one. Looking to push onto this A site though. Rose not too far behind on this flank. Keep your eyes peeled for this. Spike was almost, well, I wouldn't say almost. It was fake there for a bit, but Rose temp, finally the flank pays off as Fearless tries to dash away from these members of All Out and gets caught by Rose, who actually even picks up the operator sash.
Ooh, that's gonna be rough to deal with.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
Oh, ops and defense are always scary.
Oh boy, and for free, they didn't even have to use their econ for that. Oh my goodness, that is gonna be so great for All Out. You see, it did go to Irish though, who was using that Marshall earlier. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Irish is gonna put this operator to good use.
Found
See it though. That is the ultimate hunter getting used. It is gonna find Irish. So I was talking him up about this op, and immediately he's gonna get taken down by that Sova ult. As see Rose coming on in, trying to look for some heal, but Washed is all over this A site right now. They can see how much they're choking off All Out right now, forcing them back, and it's gonna have to be one of those times you play for those retakes. As never mind, Wash rotating around for the B site right now. Sage Wall is still up there, so they're gonna have to take it out first, but this will give these members of All Out just a couple extra seconds to rotate around. However, it is only Frosty sitting in the B hallway right there. Oh my goodness, Strudel catches Fearless. Sorry, Fearless catches Strudel. Had that in reverse on the way over to the B site through the teleporter. It's only Frosty left, manages to find Blair, but is just sitting on 65 HP right now. This is gonna have to be the miracle run here, 1v3. Let's see, they're sneaking around. Frosty, can he do it? Gonna see Fearless peeking through the smoke. Fearless is able to catch him, gets the 3k2. Wash gonna put themselves up 6-4.
The play that's happening is really interesting. It's like everybody's just waiting for a moment of action to occur, and then a pin drops and everybody goes all out. Everything, there's gunfights everywhere, and then it goes silence, and then dust settles, and then they wait a bit for it to happen again. And then it just repeated patterns of that over and over. But it's like it goes from super structured to just chaos as soon as the gunfights break out, because everybody's just like doing their things, but like they're still coordinated too. It's really interesting.
It's that coordinated chaos that makes for some good Valorant. That's what we like to see here. It's you know, that patience that you see coming in and approaching these sites, and once someone makes the call to go in, they are going in. That's that level of coordination that we're gonna see here and LRS Valorant. But let's see again, the chaos is coming through as Wash pushing into this A point right now. U-Haul is getting lit up. Blair gets taken down to 10 HP, but Irish will fall first. Chester finds Strudel, and Diego will find High. 2 members still up there. Sorry, 3 members still up, as you do have Frosty wrapping around here, looking to go heaven. The Astro Ball is going to come up, but that spike has been planted. So this is going to delay things a little bit here for All Out. You have Zerminius watching up in heaven. Diego ready to go with some util of his own. This is going to be really risky. Diego, though, finds him. Oh, Zerminius with the double. Look at that crosshair placement. One after another. Gets revenge for his teammate, and Rose is still alive. Manages to take down Blair. Chester sitting on 14 health. Rose fully healed up. Oh, this could be interesting here. So, trying to sneak around to the teleporter. Zerminius is going to be waiting for him. Picks him off. I believe that was a 3k for Zerminius. Beautiful round for Wash. 7-4. And we're heading to the last round before we switch it up.
I should play some
This is very good attacker half from Washed over here. They're playing phenomenally right now. So is All Out, don't get me wrong though, but they're just managing to come out of these gunfights just a little bit ahead, and that's giving them the lead in most of these rounds.
Let's see here. That last round, we do see pretty much the full buys coming through. The Marshall for Irish, the Operator for Fearless. As you can hear it, you heard it go off. I don't know if you had it on cam there, but
I heard it.
Oh my, Fearless is gonna pick off Diego there. He does have the knives out, so up he goes and almost finds Irish, but Irish has the drop on him first. That Marshall is gonna do more. Generally, you do see those knives landing, but this time the gun does win against knives. Generally, that would be the thought process behind that anyways, but you never know.
Very true.
Let's see, though. Pushing through Hookah. Rose is going to take some decent damage from that shock dart. Another one coming on through, but at least gets mostly healed up there. As Rain of Flash is gonna try to block out some of these members of All Out. Is oh my goodness,
Insane.
how you doing? Oh my lord, but I is surrounded by 2 members of All Out here. One hookah, one right behind him. Strudel picks up the kill. It's an interesting placement here. Is
He didn't
we do have these 2 vantage points here. Let's keep an eye on them. Irish is in. Killjoy turret is going to spot him out, and popping out from the box. Derminius is ready for Irish. He picks him off. It's only going to be Strudel left in. Hookah Chester's waiting right there for him. And that's another round for Wash. 8-4 heading into the second half here. And now we get to see how All Out is going to be doing on that attacker side.
I've been putting my foot in my mouth almost every time I talk about what side a map is. I said it was defender sided. I guess it might be attacker sided. I don't know anymore. I give up. I think depending, I guess it depends entirely on the skill level and the comfortability of each of the teams. Because like holy shit, doing this well on attacker side is really good. Being ahead by 4 rounds away into a defender side is usually really strong, especially because holding angles is a lot easier than pushing them, you know?
Exactly, and this map was selected by Wash, so even though AO did get to select the defending side to start things off, which is probably their more, I would assume, their more comfortable side, it's now Wash's time to show what they know about this map, considering this is the one that they have selected for themselves. So let's see if this swap up does make a difference here. As All Out do need to find some important rounds here. However, it is a pistol round, so we'll see what happens, as it is pretty even, I would say, across the board. It just comes down to skill and util, how much either team was willing to invest in this first round. Let's see, though, you do hear All Out flipping things around, heading back towards that A site. As soon as you hear that teleporter sound, the rest of Wash are going to be rotating on as well. As Rose putting up the sage wall there for themselves. You are going to hear that util from Chester coming out, but Strudel finds him with the frenzy. Frosty going to pick off another Fearless, trades it back out onto Irish as he dashes into the U-Haul. But, oh, Strudel going to be picked off by Zerminius there. Just a close one, 3v3 still, as Fearless just barely gets caught out, almost finds Frosty's forehead there. Zerminius is popping out and around. Diego from behind is going to pick him off, looking like All Out is going to take this pistol round. Blair only with 12 health. It's going to take a miracle for him to survive this one, as Diego waiting right there for him. Picks him off, and All Out going to put themselves back up to 5-8.
Back in this by 3 rounds, so yeah, and now they're ahead on almost a definite save round for Wash Tank, which means they could easily get back into this. Like, this game is so far from over.
Oh yeah, I've seen comebacks from like 10-2 before. This is nothing. a difference in 3 rounds, yeah. Could see some coming back, especially now that we're seeing the full Spectre almost full Spectre now. Vandal is going to be picked up by Irish as well, so some bigger guns on the side of All Out on this attacking side. So let's see if they're able to get good uses. Already starting it off, Strudel finds Chester. Would be a great way to start this round too. Is Blair going to go down next? All Out are looking pretty strong already, with 2 members of Wash taken out very early on in this round. Is going to make it extremely more difficult to hold down. Strudel, though, taking a little bit of shots there. It's down to 72 HP. Knows exactly where Fearless is. And a beautiful headshot. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Let's see, though. Frosty coming around with the rest of his team through mid. Rose is going to take down Zerminius, and it's only High remaining. Spike coming down as well, too. Not too much High can do about this. As around the corner comes Strudel, gets the 3K. And All Out going to put themselves up 6-8 and closes that gap to only 2 rounds.
The Spectre just kind of reminds me of the MP5 in every COD ever.
Yes,
you just destroy everyone, and it's so nice. It's just straightforward. You just spray and it works.
Oh, that brings up some old memories. Playing Shipment and Modern Warfare.
Oh my god.
It'd be just Modern Warfare at the time. The original, the OG, yeah.
Jeez, I didn't really get to play that one too much.
Oh, that's some. You brought out a fever dream for me, Sashman. Oh my goodness, though. Starting this round off nice and spicy. Fearless with the op shot on to Frosty. Is, oof. Not underestimate this player with his operator. Let's see if he can continue putting it to good use, holding down in hookah. With it is now we're seeing some more patience. Those first 2 rounds of this half, a little bit aggressive, a little bit chaotic. Now we're seeing that patience once again for these teams, as we do have All Out taking their sweet time, and that's totally okay. Scouting out the enemy, making sure they at least have some information before going on to this B site. But we are going to see the rotation from both Germinius and I believe High rotating around back towards the B sites. Are going to get spotted, but All Out covering these entry points, maybe actually looking for rotation back on towards the A site. Rose carrying the spike,
down,
trying to
attacker
sneak
spawn.
around. Chester is going to be the last one from Wash, holding on to that back flank angle. So that's
30
definitely
seconds
going to be
left.
interesting for them. The spike, though, should be easily able to be recovered there.
They don't have to go anywhere else. They have to commit.
They have to. There's no more time remaining. Chester, though, able to take out Strudel. Diego will take out Chester. And now they have a little bit more of an angle to go on here. They have to go for the plan right now. Oh, 1-for-1 trades here, but Fearless trying to get those op shots through the box. Can he get it? Oh, they're so close. There he goes. Fearless with the shot through the box on the Irish while the spike was going down. It's 9-6 for Wash, and we're heading into round 16. Woo, baby, Sash, that was I was just watching, and again, it's funny watching as we see the player outlined, but they don't. So
Yeah.
I think he's kind of shooting in the dark there. He eventually finds
Right
the
there.
shot.
Eyes up.
These
What?
players are playing so well right now. All great to watch.
See, a lot of buys though from either side here. It's gonna put the econ a little bit of a difficult spot for either side, as Fearless finds himself yet another pick with the op. He's actually top of the board there for top frags. A lot of people there actually tied up for top frags. That's really interesting, but we'll come back to that after we see what's going down here. Again, being very patient on this this entry. Not going to be rushing in too hard. We do see here Irish popping off some shots through Gardens here.
Deploying drone.
He's going to be wrapping around as the rest of Wash maybe looking to wrap around. I do like this, though, that they're keeping at least one member holding down the other site, because as we saw last round, All Out did go for that TP play through the teleporter. Again, a little bit of my league lingo coming out here from years of casting that, but All Out gonna find Blair. Diego finds Zerminius. All Out are on to this point very strong. And that spike is going to get planted. Do have to watch out for High on the back end of this. Takes out Rose. Going to get that self-heal as well. He's going to run back into these hallways. The rest of his team is wrapping around. 3 members of All Out holding down this B site. It's strong, but be ready for Washed as they're going for the retake here. The jet smoke is coming up. They're ready to go. Can they find it? Chester's going to take out Irish. Now it's a numbers advantage for Wash. They take out Frosty as well, too. Fearless will drop a Diego on 33 HP. High, waiting for him on top of the box. Make it a 3K for him and make it... Oh, it's going to be tight. I think he's got lots of time, though. Yeah, he's good. 10-6 for Washed. Wow. What a round. And on top of that, High picks up the operator for Fearless. That is some lovely stuff to see here from Wash. Still, really good from both teams, Sash, but it's just Wash coming out just a hair ahead on a couple of these rounds.
They're clearly showing why they picked this map right now. It's just like, yeah, this is we know this map. This is like the back of our hand, you know. You can't know this map better than us right now. So it'll be interesting to see how All Out's map plays out for both teams.
Yep, and it will be Ascent for that next map, so I'm curious to see what All Out has to bring there. But again, this is the way these rounds have been starting out for the past little bit. Is Fearless with the op shot. He's trying to go and find another, but he's down to 5 HP, which is going to be really, really scary. Zerminius does take out Irish.
Spike down
They'll
A.
also take out
One
my
enemy
goodness,
remaining.
Fearless just kind of firing off shots all over the place right now. Not too sure as Chester takes out Rose Temp. And it's just Diego remaining. He's trying to find himself some security here. But unfortunately, oh my goodness, what a shit shot. Will he find another? Almost able to pick off another, but Zerminius with the 3K. Diego, still got to give a shout out to Diego for that sheriff shot. Beautiful crosshair placement. However, Wash going to be up 11-6 now. My goodness.
Yeah.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the astral
Yeah,
to play some
I think
stars.
it's rough. I think the thing with pistols is that pistols are a lot better if you're playing aggressive with them. It's really hard to hold angles with pistols because they're not as consistent and they're slow to fire, right? And so it's better to be moving with them because you can kind of play off the chaos a little bit more there instead of playing off the precision. But with actual guns, it comes down to playing precisely and knowing the map.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He almost finds another. That's another classic start here for Fearless. Picking 1B long with that operator. But at least AO able to find a trade back here. We are going to hear the Ultimate Hunter coming on out. Is not able to find anybody with that. Spike is going to go down though. Frosty gets the plant. Oh, this is getting a little dicey here. Strudel is able to find Blair. And it is all out with the numbers advantage going into this one. You can see though, these members of Washed are stacked up on this B hallway. The Astro Wall is going to come on up and trying to spot out somebody with the Recon Bolts. Minius though gets taken out by Irish. See, trying to scope out for somebody. Chester going to get taken down too. Strudel with the 3K. And he find 4. As it's just Fearless remaining. That Spike is going to be timing out. So Fearless trying to go for the save. Sitting in A heaven with that op. They know where he is. Now all they have to do is surround him and pick him up. But no, Fearless is going to take out Strudel. Fearless finds a third. Fearless, what the hell is that? Oh my god.
Fearless, you monster.
Out, but what?
He's gonna save, but the enemy team that's gonna win the round can't. What an absolute menace. Holy smokes.
That, honestly, that's such a big impact on All Out, though. Even though they get the round, which, again, very important round to win since we're getting only 2 away. 1 away from match point, 2 away from winning. So, very good that they were able to pick that one up, but you got Fearless doing that. That's going to mean everybody's econs are all tied up here.
Yeah, econs
that is
absolutely in shambles.
You are divided.
Oh, I can't wait till this catches up to the stream and they can see what just happened.
Yeah, wait to see how chat pops up.
Oh, what a crazy game so far. This is still just map 1, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if All Out can find another very crucial round here for themselves. So they're going to be pushing on to this B site right here. You see those op shots coming out through the wall. Fearless is looking for something here. They're not going to be landing that onto anyone quite yet. The Spike is going to be going down and Wash now. Going to have to try and go for the retake, but Fearless, the operator, is going to get taken out by Irish, and Chester does get Diego with that ultimate. No shock dart, I believe, but look at All Out picking up the kills left and right. Irish finds another. This is just Chester remaining here. This is, again, a very important round for All Out to be winning here. And it looks like they pretty much got it in the bag. They've got the Spike down. They've got all their members on this B site. Not going to let Chester walk back into this one, as he's just taking some spray through hookah. Frosty will eventually end them, though, as this is a very, very crucial round taken by All Out.
They're definitely not going out of this game without a fight, though. That's for damn sure. Yeah, that they might have messed up that one round a little bit, feeding themselves into Fearless after at the end of the round, but that's just gonna light a fire under them to keep going.
Woo, this is looking quite spicy. Yeah, only 3 rounds separate these guys. Only 3. And we'll see. I don't know. All Out needs to keep this up. Needs to keep up this aggressiveness. And especially the fact that we see Washed on a bit more of a save round this time too. Once All Out realizes that, I think they're going to be turning up the heat quite a little bit more. But we do have Fearless with the knives out, holding down this A site, but it is B. that All Out are going for. They're going to find Zerminius and Blair. Chester does get the trade back. Look at the Ultimate Hunter, though. What the hell?
Absolute
Just
menace.
finds 3? Let's look at Fearless, too. What are these angles? Are you kidding me? I was able to find Strudel, not quite able to do so. Strudel will find High coming on out. The knives are going to be there. It's a headshot. Can Fearless finish it? Oh my god, disgusting knives from the Jet. Piloted by Fearless. Gonna be bringing Washed. Oh, question mark. Hey, Fearless. Fearless, play nice. Play nice. Hey, just defuse that bomb. They're going to match point as, wow, that was honestly really, really close. But that Jet ult cleaned things up for Wash. Goodness me.
That was match point. Oh no. And Fearless has an op as well. This is gonna be tough. All Out's got to figure out how to just take out Fearless quick or pick the site without him on it. So go B, but they're going A. So oh no, they're split. They're split. That's okay. That's good.
Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be very tight here. But Diego's gonna peek around the corner. Does not land the shot. Fearless is gonna have to dash back into U-Haul here. You do see a few members of All Out actually stacking on this B long right here. You hear the shots coming on out. Frosty rotating actually on over, picking up the spike and heading towards that B site. Does seem this is a little bit more favored. Diego is going to get taken out by Chester though. Going to 1-for-1, make it a another one picked up for All Out is Strudel finds Blair. Numbers disadvantage here. Pearl washed. All Out looking strong on this point. Irish finds High. Shock darts coming on out as well too. Wash taking their time in here, but you can see how well these members of All Out are holding down this spike right now. And they continue to do so. I'm honestly holding my breath as Strudel finds Chester. It's only going to be Fearless remaining. What can he do about this 1v3? Finds one, but you do have Frosty waiting and guarding there for him. We'll pick him off, and that will be another very important round for All Out to keep themselves in this game. Still 3 rounds separating these two teams, but it is washed on that match point still.
All Out absolutely walking a tightrope right now. They need to play. Thankfully, they have the advantage right now, even though Fearless still has an op. They all have guns. Only Fearless has a gun for the side of Washed. So I think it's going to be within 2 here.
Oh boy, this is really tight. It's kind of funny to look at the buys. The one big buy for Washed is that op for Fearless. See if he can make good use of that, but All Out definitely looking strong on this round. If they can do something with it, Strudel gonna be picking out Chester right away, picking off another as High comes out with the Sheriff. Frosty though will pick out High. 1-for-1, but it's All Out winning these trades right now. Irish takes down Blair as well. 4v2. Can Wash do it? Can they continue to hold on? And they're not too much afraid. They still got about a 3-round buffer here to play with. So it's not the end of the world if they do end up giving over this map, or this round, sorry, to All Out. But All Out are doing very well holding down this site, as you are going to hear the teleporter coming on out. And I believe you do have Fearless just going for that save right now, or at least he's going to attempt to, as he sees a knife poking out, and he's ready for Irish peeking on out of this one. He's going to get spotted out by that recon bolt. Let's see, though, if they're willing to go. If they're willing to peek Fearless on a long hallway like this, I don't think they want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. Fearless is absolutely terrifying with that op. But another very clutch round for All Out Gaming here. 10-12. Still on match point for Wash. Can All Out bring it to that overtime? We'll have to see as the big buys are coming through right now for Wash as well. It's going to be a tight one, Sash.
Yeah, like, holy smokes. I think if All Out can win this round, it's going into OT, like guaranteed. I think
See it though, Fearless on that B long is gonna get. Oh my god, get the drop on the Strudel.
You are
Again.
divided.
You gotta be expecting to have this Sultan out here, but the Astro Ball is gonna come up. Not all, sorry, Operator up on these long sights. My apologies, but let's see what All
You
Out can
will
do.
not kill
It
my
will be the
ally.
Sage actually bringing back Strudel right now. So Rose with the res. We're going to be all tied up in terms of numbers. You do have a couple of low health bars. Zerminius is sitting on 12 HP right now. And unfortunately, does not have a Sage to heal him up. You'd see how patient All Out are being with this, but around the corner, Chester is waiting. Irish is going to get the drop on him first, though, in these showers, which will open things up a little bit more on this A site. Here the guns are coming through. Frosty's going to be able to take it down high.
Oh!
Spike is coming down. Strudel finds Zerminius. Oh my goodness, and Washed losing multiple numbers here. Not gonna be looking too strong here. You do still have Fearless sitting up in heaven with that op trying to find somebody. Blair will take out Strudel, but Frosty finds Blair right back. It's 1v4. Oh boy, this is not looking too good for Washed here. Be a 1 game difference as Fearless still sitting with that off. He's
Fearless is a little shaky right now.
To find Diego. This is a few misses, which is a little surprising for Fearless here, but here Diego coming around over the top of that box will be able to find Fearless.
Yeah.
And it's 11 and 12.
Fearless whiffing way more shots than I've ever seen him whiff. Holy smokes, that was rough to watch. Hopefully it's just like a little bit of the jitters and he can figure out how to shake him off, but the pressure to perform maybe starting to get to him.
Quite possibly, because we're seeing potential overtime here.
Game
the
one.
Econs.
Game one.
Game one. This is just game one. Oh my! Look at the buys though here for Washed. A little bit more on the saving side, but there is going to be an Odin, which will be interesting to see how that gets utilized here. But in come All Out once again. The knives are out for Fearless holding down this B site. However, a lot of members on A and Chester already with that Odin is going to be finding one. Strudel takes out that Odin user. His high will find the trade back on the Rose Temp. This could be potentially it right now as Irish finding 2. Are we going to overtime? Quite potentially Fearless will get Strudel with the knives. The spike is going to go down. It's going to be 2-1 with just Diego remaining here. The Killjoy ult is out, but Diego finds Fearless and Blair to finish off Diego. What an insane final round here as Blair gets the defuse. That's going to be the map for Washed. 13-11 though, Sash. That's a number that's looking a little familiar to last week.
It's tight, man. It's so tight. Like, holy smokes. Is every series going to be like this for the rest of the season? Because, like, I'm going to bring popcorn next time.
Oh my god. What a crazy first map to start this day off. Taking a look at some of these lines too. Strudel with 27 frags. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Just across the board. It was amazing for both teams. Both teams here playing out of their minds. But my god, guys, what a first map. I do believe we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. So when we come back, we'll be hopping into map 2, which will be Ascent with Washed on the defending side. So we'll see you guys in just a few moments. And once you see those predictions come up, make sure to get those predictions in for map 2. We'll see you soon.
Yet another one that you're forcing me into. Do I think that we can do it? God.
It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. We don't miss, that's a. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice. Never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice. Never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Too much I want, so I'm never laid back. Whole team with me, you can never break that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat. We don't follow, yeah, we innovate. Been about a coach and not an accolade. Every punches, yeah. Then we roll to the lunches, yeah. Roll out, now we run this, damn. Yeah, this is really something. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Yeah. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. 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 Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is in red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How have you grown? Who you wanna become? Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here, move ahead. One to the right now, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again. Regenerate. Get what's mine. Yeah, come to collect. I am me, and I'm that to the end. We got the juice, you can never bootleg. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Oh, shawty, it's your birthday. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Twice, it's a bullseye. Once, twice, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Yeah, my people don't miss, there's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to week 2 of LRS Valorant. We've already got a great start to this game, a great map 1 that we saw. Wash taking down All Out Gaming, 13-11. I don't know if I'd say taking down because it was a really fun map to see to start this day off, really even. And again, we're seeing these close maps, these close matches. It's making for a really fun day of Valorant so far, but we are getting ready to go for game 2, map 2 right now. As you can see, predictions are currently up, so make sure to get your vote in for who you think is going to win the second map. But we are going to be hopping on to Ascent with Wash on defense this time, so let's see what's going to happen here. Just waiting for these players to get the ready check here, And I believe both are ready to go. So we're going to start this one up and hop into the agent select to see what's going down for this second map. So let's check it out, guys. I'm sure it's about to be another big one here. And I'm looking forward to seeing how these teams are going to approach Ascent, because it is, I would say, a little bit of a smaller map that we're about to see. So I'm curious what kind of agents are going to be prioritized here, Sashman.
It allows for a lot more even gameplay on both sides, defender and attack. You can kind of play aggro on both sides if you want, or play pretty passively and try to really capitalize on the mistakes of the enemy, playing a little bit too aggressive and stepping out of their bounds. It also allows for some really flashy gameplay because of how many different spots you can just kind of be in and still be somewhat safe. Love to see.
Yeah. There's so many weird angles that you can find on this map, but primarily we see, you know, coming through that A site is a lot of good hold downs on defense that you can, a lot of good angles that you can find, especially using those doors, and that's gonna force at least you to get that information out, hearing where those shots are coming from when you know they're coming from that A entry points. But again, a lot of places that people need to hold down, and I wouldn't be surprised to see into this game Fearless holding down the mid with an operator at some point. So let's see if that's gonna be happening again.
Somebody
but we're
crashed.
hopping. Oh, we are not hopping into it. Okay. Oh, we did have a little bit of a technical error here, so someone's PC did crash. So hopefully we'll get them back here soon. No problem, no worries at all. It happens to the best of us, and we'll hopefully have them back with us very shortly. But I did see a few jets coming out there. I saw Killjoy as well too. So while we wait for these guys to get ready, Sash, any agents you would like to see on this map here?
Well, you know I love me some Omen regardless.
Yes.
Omen on this map works pretty well. Because he has some really good choke points for his flash to be used, some really nice spots to TP that just absolutely will confuse the heck out of the enemy. Cypher's a great character. Actually, no, I think Killjoy's better than Cypher for this map, just because on B site the turret lockdown is just ridiculous, and her ult also takes over almost the entire site. Sites.
Well, we do have our 10th member returning back to us. So thankfully, I mean, they got to be running SSDs the way they booted up. That was pretty quick. So very nice to see. And we go to agent select once again. So we're going to get to see what these picks are going to be, and hopefully no more technological issues for our players today.
Yeah.
But Killjoy being locked in right away by Blair.
And
Not
Fearless locking in
surprised.
that jet. Heck yeah.
Not
like
too
to
surprised
see
to see that.
Zerminia's
If you
heard
go
me.
those
He heard me.
You get your Omen. Zerminia's going to be piloting that. And all of Washed actually locked in here. So you see Chester back on that Sova once again. Hey on the... Hey, I want to say hey. I default go to high just because there's another pro player like that out in the pro lol scene. That's just my lizard brain decides to go there. Anyways, let's see what these guys got to offer here. Everybody's locked in, which means we're hopping on this map. There is going to be another jet for this time being picked up for Strudel. So interesting to see that. Diego back on that Sova once again. And Irish once again playing that Sky, which again, really good utility that we're seeing for, I would say, both sides here.
Yeah, and both teams pick Killjoys, which is like huge. Sova's as well on this map. There's some crazy Sova angles for doubled shock darts to land on and just obliterate whoever's crossing. I'm hyped to see if anyone knows those.
I'm gonna say from my time watching Chester last split, he definitely knows these angles. So you can see him already lining up. Look where he's going. He's going straight to this B site, and he's gonna be either through hallways there or through the window. We've seen him a bunch of times on this map too, running that Odin. And if you spray through the, I don't know if I'd call it a dog, but it's a thing. We're gonna see it if we're watching Chester. It's right there on his left.
Yeah, it's like a camel dog.
I don't know what it is, but it's there. That is another area too that you can just kind of spray through. If anybody's deciding to stand out in the middle of that hallway, they are going to get tagged by that. So you can see Recon Bolt is coming out. It is going to spot a couple of members of AO right off the bat. As we do have a bit of a widespread here from either side. We'll Germanius holding down, at least watching mid.
Oh,
With Strudel there, but Chester
already.
with the shock dart. My goodness, you were asking who knows these angles. Chester. Chester knows him for sure. Let's see if Diego can find some of the same for his own. See, it's going to be crossing out the recon bolt. He will spot out Zerminius here in mid. See, almost smoke is going to go up to at least stay for a little bit longer, but it's a pistol duel in the mid here, and it will be Diego coming out on top while Fearless and High on the other side, picking off a couple members of AO by themselves, which means it's only going to be Diego remaining here with 21 HP too. And you can see not too much to take him out after that. Fearless finds the kill. It will be round 1 going on over to Washed.
That's yeah, that was a very clean round coming out for Washed. And a bit rough with on all outside getting picked off by the Sova dart early on, and then a couple of the other just gunfights not really bouncing them. Yeah. Oh, Chester C found, like, let's be real, that camel dog is just basically Odin and Ares bullets here, please. That's all that means.
Revealing area.
Oh boy, let's see how this one goes though. Yeah, you can see Chester there. They're already picking up one of the what did you say, light machine guns? As you can see, that's exactly where he's spraying through. He's into this hallway. He's gonna toss a little shock dart in there as well too, but not picking up anybody off of that. As you can hear, the shots are coming through. Strudel is slowly sneaking their way through this one, as the rest of that all-out squad rotating through mid, and this could set them up for B. The doors coming down through the markets. Strudel gonna be taking out Blair before those doors go down, as now they're making a nice aggressive push on to this B side. Zerminius does take out Strudel. Zerminius also gonna be finding Iris as Chester takes down Rose, and being maybe I would say a little too aggressive, or is it the defensive positions of Wash pulling through on this one? They just had all their angles covered.
Yeah, they're playing very safe as well. Look at only 2 of them have died. Only 2 of them have died in 2 rounds. You know, that's kind of nuts for any team to pull that off. To have 3 characters have 0 death 2 rounds in. Usually everybody dies within one of the pistol rounds. So,
oh boy, this is fun start to this one too. Is you'll see right off the bat there, Chester already trying for the spray through the Doge, as Irish will actually take down Fearless. Maybe one member of Wash already dropped. You see the util coming out onto this A site, and actually no one from the side of Wash is going to be holding this one down. So All Out will get control of this A site as Germanius trying to trade out with Irish, and with the classic he does it. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Hey, we'll find Frosty with the Spectre. Strudel trades it out onto Blair. We got a 3v3 situation here, but Zerminius is looking quite a little bit low. Not too much will be able to take him on out. Chester, though, with the shock dart, taking out Strudel. And around the corner comes Hey, able to take down Rose as well, too. Diego sneaking through this Omen smoke. He's sitting not full health there, 61 HP, but you do still have Zerminius sitting at 15 HP. Drone is going to come down, at least spots out Zerminius, but I don't know. He knows High is here. High with the 3K. Hey, 3K? I do apologize for calling it High. It's Hey, H-E-I.
7-0 right now. 3 rounds in, man. This is nuts.
There.
Oh, boy. Very strong start for Wash, Sash. Very strong.
They're playing none of them are overextending. They're playing super safe, and they're playing off of each other. They're always in pairs of 2 when they can be. None of them really take that chance to go off on their own to try to like solo it out a little bit, you know? And it's paying off so much. Oh no.
Ooh, Strudel picks off Fearless.
Get out of my way.
Spray is coming through the hallway here, but Chester is waiting for them. Hay is going to be able to pick off another. Zerminius catches Strudel peeking around the corner. Nice little headshot for him as Diego was spotted crossing.
Cover going out.
There. But there are multiple members. Hay is ready for Diego. Zerminius picks out Irish, and Hay finishes him off Another 3K for Hay. As Wash gonna put themselves up 4-0 on the defending side here. This is a really strong start for Washed.
Extremely. They didn't even pick this map, did they? They picked the last one,
This
right?
this was all out map
All Out.
select with Wash selecting defender side. So
Okay. Interesting. Well, All Out need to figure out a game plan real quick. I think their biggest struggle is actually no, they have some decent flashes. I think they're playing really split up though. They just need to flash and get onto site. Try to stick to the site where the Killjoy and Sova are not. Oh, Fearless.
Oh my, the operator is out and about once again. And going back to that point about the Killjoy, I would think they would be moving towards the A site since a lot of that util is being used to cover the B site. So let's see if they are gonna opt to go for that. However, Fearless almost catches out Irish there. Almost, but not quite able to do so. Not quite able to finish him off. Just gets a graze, I believe, on him. As he'll rotate himself. I don't know if he's rotating quite yet. They're holding down a lot of these crazy angles here, but the rest of All Out are going to be making their way towards that A site. Strudel will find Zerminius here. And we are going to have these members of Wash heading towards A Heaven here as I will find one, gets the self-heal from the Reyna, finds a second with a nice headshot. Gets picked off though from under Hell as Strudel will be waiting there for him. Even finds a 3K on the Fearless.
30
Strudel
seconds left.
making things a little bit more complicated for Wash. Can he get the 1v2 though? The spike is going to get picked up there. As I think they have a pretty good idea where they are. Chester sitting in heaven with the Odin. Oh, he is going to be Blair around the corner waiting for him. Picks him off. Strudel, though, with a 4K that round. And Blair still managing to pick up that operator at the very end of that round, just barely. But we are going to get a little bit of a tactical timeout here. And hopefully our players are all good to go. But thoughts so far, Sash? 5 straight for Washed.
Wash are playing so well off of each other. Just there. The way, who was it? It was Chester C and Blair, right? Playing off of each other. As soon as one of them made contact, the other one ran right out of there. Blair ran right out of cover to take that trade. They were so ready to back each other up. And playing off of each other like that is so essential on both sides, but especially as defenders, to make sure you don't accidentally give up a lead. Because giving up just a little bit of space on defender side, it allows the attackers to take so much legroom. And it's working so well for them. I hope they keep it up for their sake. But All Out needs to figure out how to disrupt that quickly. I think they need to play around mid more. Go for, try to play for some picks there and try to capitalize off of that.
I think you're right too, and I think once they get a little bit more information of where, once they start to realize that the majority of this Killjoy util is going towards the B site, they're going to see a lot more attention given on over to A. But we'll have to see. You can see Blair just loading up this B site with all the swamp grenades you could possibly dream of. And into round 6 we go. Washed 5-0 already. This is going to be a much needed round for AO. But you can see Econ is not, well, their Econs aren't looking terrible, but they are going for more of a save round. However, with Strudel getting the pick on to Fearless, that operator is now switching hands. Strudel is going to be carrying that one around, so let's see if we can put that to good use here. Here's some shots coming out. Hay is going to be able to take down Diego, but Strudel does find Zerminius with the op. If you can find any more off of that. Trying to find a pick on the Hay, but Hay coming around the corner. The op shot's going to pick him off. Blair takes out Frosty, and we're down to 3v2. All Out looking like they might be able to pick up this round here.
One enemy remaining.
I think Rose was able to hear Chester. At least hears him now, but going for the reload while then Odin is on you is not going to be ideal. However, I think Strudel's on another 4K right now. And it's 1v1 Odin versus Operator. Let's see which gun is going to come out on top. You have Strudel sitting with that. Oh no.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
he's got the drop on him. Don't peek, Chester. Don't do it. Oh no. All Chester has to do though, that spike is down in the back of the hallway there. All he has to do is do is hold this one down. The op shot is going to come down, but the Odin is there, and the Odin's going to win it. Chester with the 3K for himself is going to pick up the 6th round in a row here for Watch. That was a tight one, Sash.
This map belongs to Sovas with Odins. That's all I gotta say. Like, oh my goodness, I don't know how it works so effectively. It shouldn't be that effective. At least I don't think, but it is. It just is. You know? Oh, it's like upsetting and also amazing to see at the same time.
It's been a bit of a crazy one so far. Big buys from either side, and one little thing I do like at the end there, that Chester dropped the Odin, switched it up for the operator to pick that up for Fearless. So that's going to be nice, as we do see the Ultimate Hunter will pick out Chester. But Diego will find one there, and now maybe a little bit more of aggressive push coming in from All Out. Strudel's going to find Fearless as well, as Hay will trade out with Frosty. Now we're down to 4v3 again. All Out in a position with the numbers advantage to take a round for themselves, spraying through the back of the hallway there. They got to know Blair's there. Takes him down to a bit of a sliver of health as Rose goes in to finish him off. Zerminius, though, sitting in the back, finds a headshot onto one, finds a headshot onto a second. Zerminius with the crosshair placement, but he's only got 10 HP remaining. It's going to be risky for him. How in the hell? Let's see. He's going to be able to find it. First catches him out with the Odin. And that will be a round picked up for All Out. A much needed round for them after those first 6 from Wash. So there we go. They're on the board now, which is got to be feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, as soon as they took out the Odin, it kind of started working in their favor, eh?
Yeah.
Here.
Jesus. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely far from out of it, but they need to like play real tight gameplay. They gotta like just basic Valorant. Nothing crazy. No split ups.
Obscuring vision.
Let's see, Ultimate Hunter coming back the other way this time. It's for Chester. He's gonna find Rose on that. There's one member will be found trying to sneak their way through B, but Fearless will find the second as he takes down Irish. And now 5-3 situation. Let's see what All Out's gonna do in this situation. As you do have Hay watching A Heaven, and oh my goodness, Strudel finds him with the knife sneaking on up there. Surprised that he was able to have that reaction time, so really well played by Strudel, but Diego will get a kill on Zerminius. We're tied up. Nope, I take it back because now All Out's got the advantage. As Fearless will get taken down next. Diego's going to get the plant. And the spike is down onto this A site, as we are going to see some Aster smokes coming up to at least cover part of this. They know somebody is outside of these doors. And it's Chester waiting right there, but up in Heaven. We do have that killjoy. We do have Blair trying something out, but Strudel's going to be able to take him out first. As just Chester remaining. Not too much he can do, all on his lonesome. 1v3 here. As I think he's just going to go for the save here. Rotates back on towards that B site. Just waiting for anybody to catch out. If anybody is rotating that way, but I think everyone's going to survive. Oh, no, wait a minute. Keep your eyes on Strudel. You might find him, but that's another round for All Out. 6-2 as All Out coming back into this game. Looking very good in these past couple rounds.
Yeah, All Out starting to slowly feel their way back into this, it seems. Yeah, but it's, I don't know, it's hard to say if they can definitely do it, but they're definitely far from out of it, thankfully.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible. I've seen comebacks from this mark before. As they're going to have some members of All Out spotted through this B hallway. Or B main, if you want to call it that too. Let's see, though. You hear some shots popping out through the mid. You do have Chester maybe looking for a little recon bolt here. I don't know if he's going to spot anybody on that, but let's see. let's keep our eyes peeled again. There goes Strudel picking up another kill for himself, so he takes down Hay. As Diego will find Chester as well, all out, picking up a couple kills here. Let's see if they can keep this momentum as Blair will be able to take out Frosty. Blair finds Strudel. My goodness, Blair, what are you doing? He is going to get spotted out as the doors are coming down. You do have Fearless on the backside of this site. Oh my goodness, finds one headshot, trying to find Rose as well. We'll get the reload. Going through, smoke coming.
One enemy
Rose getting a little low, but look at Blair peeking out the doors. He gets taken out by Diego.
30 seconds left.
However, it's 1v1 situation here. This is going to be tight. I'll find another. No, Fearless. Oh my gosh. The crosshair placements. Absolutely disgusting. A really close round though for both these teams. It is going to be Wash who take that one. Makes it 7-2. Quite a decent lead here for Wash that they got, but All Out still looking pretty good, just not able to secure those final kills and plants, unfortunately.
If All Out can get 1 or 2 more rounds, I think they can still breathe somewhat easy going into Defender's side, thankfully. But they need to get at least one, so that way they make sure their econ doesn't remain in shambles for the final few rounds.
I've got your trail. Found one.
I believe we're gonna hear some ults getting used across the board here. As Blair does have that Killjoy ulti available for himself too. Let's see though, again, you could see the patience from either side here. No one wanted to be that first one in until everybody is ready to go. Strudel is going to be peeking around. A-site here does see Hay. Trading out some shots with them. Both members will be taking a bit of damage. Zerminius does find a kill on the Frosty. Zerminius picks off a second as well. Really good lockdown. Is Chester going to find Diego? Don't know how the hell he found that one. But All Out getting a few trades back for themselves as Rostem finds a couple. Chester trades them back on out. And it's just going to be Strudel remaining with 14 health and a dream. He's able to take down Blair. 1v1 situation. One shock dart is all it's going to take. Now Chester knows exactly where Strudel is. Has no other option but to go for the spike. As Chester, waiting right there, up in heaven, picks him off and has so much time to defuse this. It's going to be putting Wash to 8-2. Insanely good half for Wash here.
Yeah, they've played this defender side so well. Just from the angles they've been holding to the patience they've had to not overcommit unless they knew they had the space to. It's really, really top tier Valorant coming out from their team right now.
Like you said, I mean, All Out needs to find something here before we get into that half, because it just makes it that much more daunting to find those rounds back. But it was a map selected by All Out, so their defense could be incredibly good. We just have no idea yet. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that though, because we are still 2 rounds away from getting that switch. And with a save round coming in for All Out, this is gonna make things that much more difficult. As Fearless with the knives out will be able to take out Frosty. Looking for some more. It's a 9v9. And Strudel will be the victor. Oh, that's always fun when you get me like that. Irish finds Hay with the Sheriff, but Zerminius going to be finding 2 right back. Strudel still has some knives remaining to be able to shut down Zerminius there. Still has some more ready to go. Let's see, though. Picks up the Vandal. At least have a little bit more of a stronger gun. Oh, he's looking for the spray on through. Still has the knives available. Chester, though, watching long on B, or long on mid, I suppose, is Blair. We'll just clean it up. Chester just kind of an observer from the back on that one. Well played by Blair. 9-2 for Wash, though, as we're heading into the last round before we switch.
I gotta commend Strudel though. 20-10 right now on a team that only has 2 rounds won. That's incredible to manage to get that many kills out when your team is just struggling to hold it down, you know?
Absolutely. I gotta commend Strudel for an amazing performance this game on that Jet. Is running the operator this round too, so that'll be fun to see. I gotta keep my eyes on these Jets. Never know when these 2 guys are Strudel. Oh my god, he will give Fearless maybe a little bit of his own medicine off of that one. Oh my lord, what a beautiful shot there for Strudel. Watching though, anybody potentially peeking out from A, and I don't think the Wash need to be stepping up here. They just keep holding down these ankles, holding down these entry points. It's going to be up to All Out to push on in here. See though, gotta watch as Blair is, I think, hearing the footsteps of Frosty through this Astra smoke. This is going to be tight for sure. Zerminius though, going to peek around the corner, finds one, gets picked off by Diego. A 1-for-1 trade on the board here, as Frosty will find Blair, now washed down to just 2 members. Make it just 1 because Strudel's got an operator and he's putting it to good use. Now have lots of time to get this spike down onto the A site. Rose gonna go for the plant, and it's just Chester remaining. I mean, it's the last round before the swap. You might as well try and pad those lines a little bit. I believe he just screwed up Frosty there. That was really close, but not quite enough. That's nothing left to lose here. Might as well go on in and try and pick off anybody, because you never know. If you do end up getting the 3K here, would be another round for Wash, but up in heaven. Here's Frosty here, trying to shoot through the doors. You can see, though, Strudel and Rose waiting on the other side from that op shot is going to come through. He's picked off by Rose. There will be another round picked up for All Out Gaming here. So 9-3 heading into the switch. And we'll see how AO's defense is going to be here on the map they've selected for themselves. So
on defense, Wash were able to win 6 rounds straight, so it's very possible for All Out to do exactly the same thing in return. So this comeback is very possible, but they're gonna have to grind their heels down, you know, or whatever the heck the saying is.
I gotta dig them in, dig those heels in, and hold on to what they got here, because this is pretty, from what I've seen, especially in that first half, pretty defenders favored. There's a lot of good places to hold, a lot of choke points that essentially you're forced to go through if you want to go for those plants. So let's see, as we do have Strudel holding down mid, but he's gonna get taken down immediately by Hay.
Ooh,
oh my. Check it out though, Diego holding down that B site. The Astra smoke is up. The Killjoy turrets are at least gonna be signaling these members of Wash are moving on in. And Hay picking up another Blair with a kill, and Hay with the 3K. Bit of an explosive pissed around from what we've seen throughout the day, and it's only going to be Frosty remaining here. The spike is down as well. I don't know if Frosty is going to be able to find all 3 here, because all they got to do is hold this one down. Blair is looking a little low, though. Peeking around Zerminius. Oh my god, Frosty with a beautiful drop onto Zerminius. Find one, but Blair taking up residence at the back of this. Frosty will get found out by Chester, who was watching along the other angles there. Again, so many angles that you're forced to come into as the attackers. And this means Washed is now up 10-3. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. This is tight. Every single round here for All Out is going to be a much needed round, and
yeah,
a couple question marks. You're just playing around with the marshals here. Go ahead, Zab.
It's oh.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Hopefully the pistol round doesn't. Oh, looks like they're using a Phantom on Hay to like capitalize on that Reyna speed.
Yeah, let's see if they can put that to good use. You see a little bit of aggressiveness coming out here from the side of Wash. They're spraying and praying as they make their way towards that A site. A lot more explosiveness than what we usually see from these two guys, but when you got the numbers, when you got the guns, you might as well put them to good use. As in comes Hay through the smoke. I don't know how the hell he found that one, but Frosty will get dropped as Irish sitting up in heaven with Diego. Trying to find some spray on through, but the better guns are being held right now by Wash. They're gonna find 2 more. Hay with the 3K. How you doing? Make it a 4, and it's a flawless round for Wash. 11-3. Holy crap. Oh my.
Oh, Wash are like, oh, you thought you picked this map at this point. They're really showing that they know exactly how to take what they need to take in this map to win the round. Like, holy smokes. It was a great call to get Hay to use that Phantom and just do Reyna things with it, more or less. Like, now they're 1 away from match point. This game is way further apart than that last game we watched.
Oh my goodness. So this is, again, you know what? We saw lots of good back and forth between these teams in map 1. A very close map 1, but you can't forget, Wash, these are the defending champs. There's a reason why they won it all last split.
Oh, yeah.
And they are definitely one of our stronger contenders in this fall split. But All Out has definitely given them a good run in that first map. But this map is just looking so dominant from Wash Gaming. You see though, 1-for-1 trade from both sides here. All Out definitely sitting with some good buys here, but you do have Chester again with the light machine gun, so yeah. Never know what he's going to be able to pull off with that. As Irish taking his time pushing in through heaven. The spike is down for Wash, so it's going to have to be the retake for All Out here. Are they going to be able to do it? In they come, Irish tossing out the blinds from the sky. That's going to be 2 picked up for Irish's. Lovely stuff from them as they're pushing through hell as well. Trying to find some more. They're going to be able to find mostly all these members of Washed as All Out going for the defuse. They got plenty of time here, but look at Chester. Oh my goodness, he sneaks around. He is able to find one, but Strudel will pick him up before the blood spills anymore. And All Out get themselves a very important round there, 11-4.
Very important round, but both teams have full buys this round. So this is make or break for All Out. They need to win this, shut down the economy of Washed, and they can definitely get a really strong foothold back here into this game and this series.
Absolutely. A couple Spectres though picked up for All Out, which is, you know what, when put into good use, and especially if you're pushing on points aggressively,
yeah,
those Spectres can be really, really good too. So not to count them out, even though they are the cheaper gun, still pretty good.
My ultimate range.
Oh boy, let's see it though. Into round number 15 here. Washed up still 11-4. You see All Out being patient on this push. A lot of Killjoy util. Here is getting fired off here. That turret is spotting someone out, but Strudel will spot out Zerminius first. Diego finds a kill on to Hay. And Blair trying to look for that plant. Fearless and Chester both finding members of All Out, but gotta watch the wraparound from Rose here. They're gonna find one. Fearless is gonna get taken down next. It's just Chester remaining. As this defuse should be able to come on through. Shock Dart is gonna be there. It was a good attempt by Chester, but All Out find the round.
All right, let's go All Out. Feel your way back into it. Take this back. Show them why you picked this map. I like
gonna win 6 straight here. It's gonna win 6 straight, and they'll tie it up.
No big deal. No big deal. Easy stuff. Ooh, op out on Strudel.
Op on the Strudel too, yeah, which means I'm gonna have to get that cam over to him.
Same.
Let's see though. You can see Wash pretty heavily stacked. Oh, this is gonna be an aggressive A-side push. I'm feeling in my bones. As in they come. Irish will take out Fearless though, as Strudel holding down this A entry point with that operator. Not too sure which way they're gonna be coming yet, as you see a lot of Killjoy util from Rose is gonna be planted down onto that B site. So if Wash do decide to go for that rotation, it's gonna make things a little bit more difficult as that drone gets taken out. Diego gets taken down to about half health. The Ultimate Hunter is coming through. Look at the sprays through the smoke. They know exactly where these members are. Wash picking off All Out. One after another. Well, I lie. It was just 1-for-1 so far. As Hay will be able to find Diego up in heaven there. The spike is gonna go down. Frosty does get the trade out onto Hay. So we're down to 3v3 here. But All Out have to go for this retake here. And they do it. Washed are holding these angles quite well. But Irish does take down Blair. Rose will find Zerminius, and again, it's just Chester remaining. He gets picked off, and All Out gonna find themselves another very crucial round here, putting it to 11-6.
Start that shit here, mate.
5 rounds away. 5 rounds is
Only
so
5 more.
doable. That's so doable. You went from 6 to 5. That's, you know. Get it down to 4, like, easy breathing. But
Absolutely.
they can't lose too many people. Their econ's starting to look a little bit rough. This is a very crucial moment. Especially, like, I guess every round is now a crucial moment. Just trying to prevent that match point from happening.
Well, this is a tight one. Can All Out find their way back into this game? They're doing quite a good job of it so far. Past 3 rounds have gone to All Out.
Enemy tagged.
Continue this up, but Fearless will find Strudel right off the bat there.
Ooh.
As members of Wash pushing in through mid. They're sticking together pretty hard on this. And this is something, too, that you wanted to see, Sash, was not having these members spread too wide. That's exactly what we're seeing from Wash right now. As 2 members of All Out are already down. It's going to be tight, pushing on towards A. It's only going to be Irish here to hold this, as you do have Rose and Diego rotating back around to meet Irish up in heaven. But Irish finding Chester as well, too. A nice little pick for them as Spike does go down, and you do have Hay potentially flanking around to find any stragglers here, but Rose traded on out. It's a bit of a bloodbath here on this A site, as All Out still have 2 remaining members up. Can they continue to hold on to this one, though? The Swamp Grenade's going to be holding them out for a little bit, doing some decent damage here to Diego and Rose. Killjoy turret is going to go up. That timer's ticking down, though, Sash. This is going to be close. Can they get the defuse? Blair trying to peek around the corner. I will be able to take down Rose, and Diego picked off as well. Mid defuse by Blair. Oh, don't know if it's going to go off, though. Just in time. As that was such a close round, Sash, but Wash put themselves to match point.
Ooh. Now there's no space for All Out to make any mistakes now. They have to play perfect Valorant. If they can do this, oh my god, phenomenal. This is going to be incredible, but oh, it's going to be tough. The Wash have been playing so well this game. Honestly, it'd be tough to see most any team beat them.
And this is such a tough position for All Out, because they've been playing great today, especially Strudel. You look at the line, 25 frags, but right now, not a lot of big guns on the side of All Out, and full buys for the side of Wash. They're looking to close things out here today, looking to make it a 2-0, finishing it off on Ascent here, but in they come to this A site. You do have Irish floating around here as well, too. And All Out do it. The knives are coming out, but Chester is going to be able to find Strudel. Zerminius takes out Irish, and it's all up to Rose and Diego to hold this one down. The Ultimate Hunter is going to be coming through. Zerminius will get taken out, and Rose will actually find Chester. It's still a 2v2, but Fearless has some knives ready. Hay is going to be able to find Rose. It's just Diego. Can he hold on for his team? Can he keep the dream alive for All Out, or is Wash ready to close things and send it home for week 2? That spike is ticking down. Diego not left with a lot of options here. Fearless gonna get taken down at the back, though. Diego with the 3K. Can he do it? It's behind you, look behind you. Oh no, Diego!
Attackers win.
Wash gonna take it 13-6 in map 2 and take home the series 2-0. GG's, well played from both teams, but it is Wash that come out on top today.
Wow. What a series.
Absolutely insane series. And even at the end of the day, even with Wash taking that map, you look at the frags, you look at the combat scores, and it's Strudel at the top of that. 25-16-2, the highest combat score out of all these players that we saw in the second map. So really well done. I do got to give a big shout out to All Out Gaming and Strudel there for an incredible performance today. But those defending champs coming in real strong, going to set themselves up 2-0 in the standings as well, too. Well, this is what a great day of Valorant, Sash.
Yeah, they're definitely not giving out that champion title without a big fight.
Absolutely. But GG's to all our players today. Thank you so much for giving us another fun weekend of LRS Valorant. Sash, any last points you want to make before we close things off for the day?
Thanks to everyone for for playing such great games of Valorant today. I've had a great time casting. Thanks for doing the play-by-play so damn well and helping me keep into this Gurf. I appreciate it every time. You already know.
Always a pleasure getting to cast these guys. So that will do it for us here today at Legends. We will have our next stream tomorrow night. We are kicking off our LAS Draft League at 7 p.m. EST. So if you're a League of Legends player, or if you're in one of those leagues, or just want to see some fun esporting, make sure to tune in for that. But we will see you, Sash and I will see you next Sunday for week 3 of LRS Valorant. So until next time, guys, take care. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy. And we'll see you next time on the casting desk.
See ya.
Bye.